I think if you're intent on killing somebody, you're going to go out of your way to make that happen. And I think that's kind of what happened here.
The chief of the Mount Hope Police Department upstate tries to explain why he thinks two men now behind bars allegedly drove 90 miles to Otisville, New York from the Upper West Side to try and kill another man just 15 minutes after that shooting victim was released from serving his 15-year prison sentence. These men, Jerome Mack and Edgar Wilson, both 35 years old, reportedly drove up to the state prison in Otisville yesterday morning, where 33-year-old Devon Simmons was finally walking out of state prison. He knew Wilson, who surprised him by pulling up in a white Hyundai Sonata like this one. The driver appeared to be alone. As the state police captain handling the case points out, the driver and his newly released ex-con passenger drove 2/3 of a mile, and then came the big surprise.
They had stopped the vehicle. Wilson had indicated he had to relieve himself. They both got out of the vehicle, and at that point, Mack made his entrance.
Mack, who police sources tell us is a large man, was riding in the trunk and popped out with a handgun blazing.
He was shot in the right upper arm and the left chest area.
Then they sped off back to this building on West 97th Street where Wilson lives. Meanwhile, upstate in Otisville, victim Simmons managed to run, bleeding, 500 yards to this Metro North station and got help. It saved his life, allowing him to identify the men who shot him. As this crime scene tape on the Upper West Side shows, cops were able to nab both suspects at Wilson's building. People there told us that police searched the entire building but got their guys. Quite an ending for what appeared to be a long-standing grudge. According to cops, the shooting victim, Simmons, and one of the alleged shooters had a long-standing dispute from back when both of them had been in prison years ago. Well, now both alleged shooters are behind bars and will not get out until their trial. Neither was granted bail. Meanwhile, the shooting victim is expected to make a full recovery. Reporting live from East Harlem, I'm James Ford, Pix 11 News.